Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1983 season is on the air. Today's date is April 16th, 83. We are at Three Rivers Stadium for a big National League East matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs come into this game at 500, 4-4. The Pirates are 5-2 after a week of play. And so now we'll see what these two teams bring together here at Three Rivers Stadium. It should be a good matchup here, Pirates and Cubs. Actually, we're not terrible teams in 1983, and they could be surprises as we move forward here, even though we are early in the season. Modine, Jeremy Brooks, Brian Patterson, and David Vega, and Frank Rosenk are first to join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. The Cubs historically won this game 6-5. The Cubs had 6 runs and 9 hits. The Pirates had 5 runs and 11 hits. And we're going to see what happens tonight. I see what you're asking me there, Mo. I'll show that if we need to. It's just a house rule. But, you know, I really want to explain that in a house rule if we need to do it, not really during a game, because it's more of a house rule example. But if it does come up, we'll definitely be using that because I think that actually makes sense. If the tying run, winning run, or go-ahead run is on third and a 6 is rolled. I'm working on something like that. Alan Rosewich joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. So, we got a good National League East matchup, and let's see what happens tonight. I think we should get started. Starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight is Larry McWilliams. He had a decent year. 15 wins, 8 losses, a 3.25 ERA in 83. And he gets the call tonight for the Pirates. We are at Three Rivers Stadium, a neutral park. 123 home runs hit there, adds 1 to strikeouts, -1 to walks. Maybe favors pitchers a little bit. But we'll see what happens as we get to some exciting baseball action. Clay baseball fan now here at TRS. And we are ready to go to the top of the first. Let's see what happens tonight as we get ready to play some baseball. Leading off for the Cubs, the man himself, second baseman, Ryne Sandberg, Hall of Famer. No doubt about it. 261 average, 8 homers, 48 RBIs in 83. I sometimes think Sandberg was one of the best second basemen ever. We're going to use yellow, white, and black dice. Pirates are the home team. A good crowd here at Three Rivers, and we are set and ready for some serious baseball. Let's play some ball here. Let's go to the first pitch. 5-2, error on a grounder. Sandberg, 4-5, and that's a base hit. He leads off with a single to center. Going after that is Lee Mazzilli. His error rating is a 3. That's an 18. He won't make an error. Sandberg, however, will get to first. So a leadoff hit for Rhino as Highlight Heyday joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. That'll bring up the shortstop, Larry Boa. I sometimes forget he was also on the Cubs. 267 average, 2 homers, 43 RBIs in 83. Sandberg had 37 stolen bases. He was a bit of a thief. And he's not going anywhere here, though. McWilliams, 4-6, blank. Boa, 6-5, and that is a ground ball to short. 1-1-2. Second base pivot. Ray is a 0. A 1-2, it's a tune killing. They got it. 2 outs. So Boa grounds out into the 6-4-3. And there are 2 away. And the next batter will be the first baseman, Bill Buckner, before he let the ball get by him. 280 average, 16 homers, 66 RBIs in 83. McWilliams, 3-5, strikeout plus 10. That's a 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning will be over. First strikeout for McWilliams. He had 199 of them in 83. And that's not bad. No runs and a hit for the Cubs. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Chicago Cubs, Fergie Jenkins. Not one of his better years, but Hall of Famer nonetheless. 6 wins, 9 losses, a 4.30 ERA. This was actually one of his final, I think, getting close to one of his ending of his career, Fergie Jenkins in 1983. So I know this was getting up there. But he gets the call tonight. Leading off for the Pirates will be right fielder Lee Lacy. 302 average, 4 homers, 13 RBIs. Fergie, a 3.5 home run chance. Righty, 1-16. The 11 is good. Against the righty, Lacy needs a 3. Does he put the Pirates on the board? No. 2-6, and he hits a deep fly ball to center field. And going back for that is Leon Bull Durham, but he's going to make the catch near the track for out number 1. Next batter will be the center fielder, Lee Mazzilli. Before he went back to the Mets, Lee Mazzilli, pretty much every lady in New York and Pittsburgh wanted his baby. 240 average, 5 homers, 24 RBIs in 83. Fergie, 2-1 blank. Mazzilli, 4-1 ground out, second base. That'll be taken care of by Rhino, and he'll go ahead and throw it over. And now we'll see the third baseman, Bill Mad Dog Madlock. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame? 323 average, 12 homers, 68 RBIs. Bill Madlock was one powerful guy. I don't know. Is he a Hall of Famer to you guys? You could make an argument. Fergie will pitch. 6-1. Pitcher result. That 5 is going to be an automatic out, and it will be a grounder to short. Easily played there by Boa. He will toss it over and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bucks. No score after 1. Yes, Frank, he did finish with Texas, I believe, but this was one of his later years. I do know that. Top of the second, leading off for the Cubs will be another ex-Dodger, third baseman, the Penguin, Ron Cey. 275 average, 24 homers, 90 RBIs. It's actually one of his better years with the Cubs. McWilliams, 5-4, possible error. Cey, 1-1 against the lefty. It's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Dale Berra. His error rating is a 10. That's a 20. He won't make an error. Berra will get that, and he'll throw to first for the out. Next batter will be the center fielder, Leon Bull Durham. Leon Durham. Does he belong in the Hall of Very Good? 258 average, 12 homers, 55 RBIs. Frank S. joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. McWilliams will deal. 6-4, range play. Durham, 1-3 against the lefty. It's a double to left field. Going back for that is Mike Easler, and not very good. His range is a 1. And that's going to be a 2, and Durham is going to get his double. So Durham will get bounces just away from him, and Bull Durham will be on second base. So let the ball get through his legs. That'll bring up the right fielder, Keith Moreland. This guy I thought was a very solid player. 302 average, 16 homers, 70 RBIs. Does anybody have any issues with Keith Moreland? Durham on at second, strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. McWilliams will pitch. 5-3, range play. Moreland, 6-1. And Moreland hits a double to right, but now that's going to be a range play for Lee Lacy. Easler stunk. His range is a 1. Lacy does not stink. His range is a 5. And he's got it. 2 outs. Durham, base runner 3. Let's see. Hit the right a 0. And Lacy has a 0 arm. A 1-3. Durham will still get to third. And he will. Deep enough, and Durham takes off, and he'll get to third base on the fly out to right. So 2 outs. And that will bring up the left fielder, Wayne Nordhagen. Didn't have many at-bats for the Cubs in 83. A 143 average, a bomb, and 4 RBIs. 2 outs. McWilliams trying to get out of this. Sports Time Machine. Utah Mike and XSG2 join us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Strategy roll, and Durham stays put. McWilliams, 3-2, strikeout 10. Called strike 3 on Nordhagen, and he's going down on strikes. And the inning is over. Second strikeout for McWilliams. No runs, a hit for the Cubs. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Yes, he gave Lee Lacy a 5 in right field. He has 4s in the other 2 positions out there. Leading off for the Pirates will be the first baseman, Jason Thompson. 259 average, 18 homers, 76 RBIs in 83. Jenkins, 5'2", range play. Thompson, 6'5", ground ball, second base. That's hit to Sandberg. His range is a 4. He'll get that one with no trouble. Up with it. And over to first it goes, out number 1. And now the left fielder, Mike Easler. Stunk in the field, but pretty darn good at the plate. 307 average, 10 homers, 54 RBIs in 83. Jenkins. Fergie, 2-6, strikeout, 17 will be high. Easler, 3-5, base hit. Hits one into left, and the Pirates get their first hit. So Easler to first. And now the second baseman, Johnny Ray. And I thought he was pretty solid. 283 average, 5 homers, 53 RBIs. Easler had 4 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Fergie, 6'4", hit by pitch. No. Ray, 1-5, base hit into left field. That'll be a single. Easler, base runner 4. Single to left, though, -3. Easler gets there on a 1. And it's a 6. Easler coming around second, going to maybe try to third. Left fielder is Nordhagen. He has a 0 arm. So a 1-4, there'll be a play. And no, Easler puts on the brakes and heads back. So Easler thought about taking third, but a nice throw by Nordhagen keeps him where he is. And that just goes as a station-to-station single. And now runners at first and second. And that will bring up the catcher, Tony Pena. I always thought he was solid. Got a lot of solid. We don't have many Hall of Famers in this list, in these lineups, but there are some solid players. 301 average, 15 homers, 70 RBIs. Most of these guys belong in the Hall. They're very good. Easler on at second, Ray on at first. Strategy, nothing on the 14. Fergie, 1-4. That is a blank. Pena, 4-1, and that is a ground ball to third, and that is hit in the hole. So let's see what they got here. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. Second base pivot, Sandberg +1, but you can only go as high as a 5. So a 1-5, the inning is over, and so it is. Third base to second to first, double play, inning over. Around the horn, no runs, 2 hits for the Pirates. No score after 2. We go to the top of the third. And leading off for the Cubs will be their catcher, Jody Davis. And again, another solid player. 271 average, 24 homers, 84 RBIs. Jody Davis could really hit the ball, and he could hit it hard. I remember watching a number of games with back in the 80s with the Mets and the Cubs. Jody Davis, he always scared me every time he came up to the plate. McWilliams, 4-1, range play at the park. Three Rivers, 3-1, single plus to center field. It's a range play for Mazzilli. His range is a 3. Nope. Davis is going to try for second, though. His base running rating is a 2. Mazzilli, 0 arm, a 1-2. Davis gets to second. He will not. He puts on the brakes and heads back to first. Leadoff single by Davis. And that will bring up the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He was a pretty good hitter. 245 average. 245 average, though. The question is, do you hit away with him or do you bunt? His bunt rating's a 3, though. His bunt rating is a 3. He can hit the ball. I'm going to let him swing. Strategy roll. Nothing happening. And they're going to let Jenkins swing away. McWilliams, 3-5. Strikeout plus 10. That'll get Jenkins no problem anyway. And that is out number 1. Third strikeout from McWilliams. I don't think the bunt would have mattered. It still would have been under, I think. That'll bring up Rhino. Rhino got a single his first time up. Davis on it first. And he will stay at first. McWilliams, 2-6. Walk plus 10. That's ball 4. So McWilliams gives up a walk. First walk he's given up. He had 80 walks in 83. And now here's Boa. Boa is 0 for 1. 1 out here, top of the third, no score. Strategy, nothing on the 15. McWilliams sets up with Boa. McWilliams, 4-2 against the switch right. That's a blank. Boa, 5-2. Hit hard to center field, but it's going to stay up there. That'll be a fly out to center. Mazzilli will make the play for out number 2. Davis becomes a base running, a 2, has a BR2. Hit the center, -1. Mazzilli, a 1. The only way Davis gets the third is on a 1. He'll stay at second base. So 2 now for Buckner. Buckner 0 for 1. Runners at first and second. No play. McWilliams will pitch. 4-4. Wild pitch. And yep, that's going to be a wild one, and that's going to go all the way to the backstop, and the runners will move up. So wild pitch by McWilliams, his first. And now with first base open, they'll keep him. They'll go ahead and pitch to Buckner here. Re-rolling the strat. And nothing on the 17. Catcher tells Larry, settle down here. Now runners at second and third. And McWilliams will pitch. 3-1. Error on a throw. Buckner. 6-5. And that's gonna be an infield single and a possible error. That's hit to second base. That's Johnny Ray. His error rating is a 5. That's a 2, and he's going to throw the ball away. That's going to be a single and an error. Davis will come in to score. Sandberg will come in to score. It's an automatic 2-base error. Buckner winds up at second. 2-0 Cubs. Stadium groans. So that goes as a single and an E4 on Johnny Ray. First error on the Pirates. They didn't have any in the game historically, but it's now 2-0 in favor of the Cubs. So Bill Buckner gets credit for a couple of RBIs there. And that will bring up the Penguin. Say is 0 for 1, and now 2 outs. A big-time error done by Johnny Ray. Didn't make many of them, but he made one there. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 19. McWilliams, 2-6. Walk plus 10. Yes, he walked him. And he'll walk Say. And they go out there and talk to him real quick and try to settle him down. As that base hit in the error didn't seem to sit well with him. And the batter will be Durham. Durham got a double his first time up. He's 1 for 1. 2-0 now in favor of the Cubs here in the top of the third. Still 2 outs. McWilliams in a bit of a jam. Buckner on it second. Say on it first. And that is nothing happening on the strat. Buckner's not going to try to steal third. He's going to stay right where he is. McWilliams, 4-5, strikeout 14. That just missed. Durham, 6-1, hits one to center field, but it'll stay up. Mazzilli will get to that one, make the catch, and retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 walks, and a wild pitch. And we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Pirates will be the shortstop, Dale Berra, 251 average, 10 homers, 52 RBIs. Fergie will deal. 2-3, error on a throw. Berra, 3-5 against the righty. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Say. His error rating is a 9. That's a 6, and that is going to be thrown away. That's going to be thrown away. Buckner's range is a 3. And he'll make the play, prevents the ball from getting past him. It takes him off the bag, but Berra's going to be safe. So that's going to be an E5 on Say. First error on the Cubs. So Say makes an error, can't do it well there. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Larry McWilliams, a 114 average and 4 RBIs. And I think he's gonna bunt here. His bunt rating's a 3. And let's see, I think they'll be expecting the bunt, so corners will come in. So the bunt is, I'll still roll a strat anyway. And yeah, there'll be a bunt. So Jenkins will pitch. Jenkins, 3-2. That's at the park, but it's a bunt, so that is ignored. We go straight to the bunt. And that is bunted right to the first baseman. McWilliams his bunt rating become a 2 since he's in. That is a 1. It's perfect. That's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. And that'll be taken care of by Buckner. They'll throw to Jenkins covering, and Berra will move to second base. Out number 1. So a good bunt by Larry McWilliams to move the runner over. And the batter now will be Lacey. Lacey is 0 for 1. 1 out now in the bottom of the third. Strategy. That is a 1. Berra gets the steal sign, and he's not going to go. Fergie will pitch. Fergie, 5-3. That's a blank. Lacey, 6-1. Pumped up. Pop out to second base. Sandberg calls for it, and he's got it. 2 down. Berra stays right where he is. And that'll bring up Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 0 for 1. Berra on at second. Strategy roll. And he stays at second. Fergie, 5-6. Strikeout, 19 is high. Mazzilli, 4-4. And it's a fly out to center field. That'll be handled by Durham as he will get to it, make the play, and end the inning. No runs, no hits. There was an error, but the Pirates could not cash in on it. 2-0 Cubs after 3. Top of the fourth. Leading off for the Chi-Cubs will be Keith Moreland. He's 0 for 1. McWilliams will pitch. 4-6. That's a blank. Moreland, 6-1. Moreland hits one into right field down the line. He's going to turn round first. He's going to try for second. He'll get in there easily standing up. Leadoff double for Moreland. So already a big run there at second base for the Cubs. It'll bring up Nordhagen. Nordhagen's 0 for 1. Strategy for Moreland. He'll stay put. McWilliams, 2-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Nordhagen, 6-1, hits a fly out to right field. And going there to get that is Lacey. And that is out number 1. Moreland has a base running rating of 1. Hit to right a 0. Lacey has a 0 arm. The only way he can take third is on a 1. It's a 6. Another 6. It could be a play. No, he'll stay at second base. So one down. Now the batter is Davis. Davis got a single his first time up. McWilliams sets in. Strategy. Nothing on the 2. Moreland stays at second base. McWilliams, 2-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Davis, 6-6. And Davis hits one deep to right field, but it's going to stay up there against the lefty. It's going to be a fly out to right. And once again, Moreland, a 1. He has a chance to, a right fielder. Again, Moreland, a 1, a chance to get to third, and he'll stay. So now 2 outs. And here comes Fergie. Fergie's 0 for 1. Moreland goes ahead. Strategy. And nothing on the 19. McWilliams, 3-3. That is an automatic out. And that will be a grounder to second base. Easily played by Ray. He'll take care of that. Toss it over to first. And end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Time out for 1 quick second. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Leading off for the Pirates will be Bill Madlock, and he's 0 for 1. Can anyone tell me why he's not in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Does anybody here think he should be in the Hall? I kind of think he should. Jenkins will pitch. 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout. 17 is high. Mad Dog. 6-6 and a line out right to third. That's easily gloved by the Penguin. 1 out. Next up is Thompson. Thompson is 0 for 1. Jenkins. Jenkins, 6-4. Hit by pitch. Yes. Plunk. Ouch. Thompson is a hit by pitch of 1. Jenkins a +3 makes him a 4. That's a 2. And Thompson goes to first on a hit batter. First hit batter in the game. And that'll bring up Easler. Easler got a single his first time up. Let's see here. Only about 2,000 hits, 163 home runs. Yeah, but he also batted over 300. Anybody that bats over 300 pretty much should be put in the Hall. Plus, he was a heck of, I don't know. 1 out, Thompson. Strategy roll, nothing happening there. He'll stay put. Fergie, 3-2 at the park. 3 Rivers. 3-2. Single plus to right field. Now, Thompson will automatically make third. Easler has to try for second. Base runner 4. Right fielder Moreland a +1. A 1-5. He'll get to second base, and he will. And that's going to be a double for Easler. Easler now has a single and a double. And it will bring up Ray. Ray got a single his first time up. You think John Kruk was a career 300 hitter? But also Bill Madlock had a lot of awards too, didn't he? Thompson on at third, Easler on at second. Jenkins will pitch to Ray. The infield is going to play in with runners at second and third. Thompson, really not a chance to get in there. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Jenkins will pitch. 2-6, strikeout 3. Called strike 3 on Ray. Got him. Ray does not strike out much, but he does there. That's the first strikeout for Fergie. He only had 96 of them in 83. As I said, a bit of an off year. But right now, Fergie is pitching today's game like a Hall of Famer. Here's Pena. Pena's 0 for 1. Double D joins us here at Three Rivers Stadium. Jenkins will go ahead and pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening. Jenkins, 3-4 against the righty. It's a walk. That 10 is going to be high. Pena, 4-6, and it's a base hit past second base. Thompson will come in to score. Easler will come in to score. 2 RBI single by Pena. We're tied at 2. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Tony Pena gets a 2 RBI single to tie this game up. The next batter is Berra. Berra reached on an error his first time up. There are 2 outs, right? There are 2 outs in the game. Pena on the inning. Pena on at first. Here comes Berra. Strategy roll, nothing on the 18. Jenkins will pitch. Fergie, 1-2. That's a walk plus 10 that will walk Berra. So now after I say Jenkins is having a good game, now the wheels are coming a little unglued. Only the first walk allowed by Fergie. He had 41 of them in 83. And it will bring up the pitcher, McWilliams. McWilliams, 0 for 1. Tied at 2 now, bottom of the 4th. Nothing on the strat. Fergie, 4-1, strikeout 13, swing and a miss, struck a mow. And that will end the inning. Second strikeout for Fergie, but 2 runs on 2 hits, a hit batter and a walk, tied at 2 after 4. Top of the 5th coming up. And top of the order for the Cubs, here is Rhino Sandberg. He is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Sandberg was always a lot of fun to watch play. McWilliams, 1-4, strikeout, 15 will miss. Sandberg, 4-5, and he hits a base hit. He'll hit one into center field, a single for Sandberg. That's his second hit of the game. It will bring up Boa. Boa's 0 for 2. Sandberg had 37 stolen bases. That's a 20. McWilliams turns the fire to first. And nope, Sandberg will get back. McWilliams does have a bit of a balk issue, but he doesn't do it there. Sandberg only at first now. McWilliams, 4-2 against the switch right. It's a blank. Boa, 1-3 against the lefty. And Boa hits one hard into right field, and that is going to be a double. Double to right field. Sandberg, base runner 4. Double to right, -2. Sandberg scores on a 2 or lower, and he will. RBI double by Larry Boa, and the Cubs retake the lead 3-2. Stadium groans. Larry Boa will get the Cubs right back again in his career, back in the lead. It'll bring up Buckner. Buckner 1 for 2 has a single and reached on a single and an error. Boa on at second, nobody out, top of the 5th. And nothing on the 9. Boa stays at second. Yes, I believe Larry Boa was definitely a solid player. McWilliams, 2-1 against the lefty. Walk, the 11 is high. Buckner, 1-5, base hit left field for Billy Buckner. Single to left, Boa, base runner 5. Single to left, -1. He scores on a 4. He will. Bill Buckner gets an RBI single, and the Cubs are once again back out in front by 2 runs. Stadium groans. So Buckner goes ahead and gets one. And now here's the Penguin. Say is 0 for 1 with a walk. Still no one out in the inning. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. McWilliams will pitch to Say. McWilliams, 1-3, hit by pitch. Plunk, ouch. He hit him. He goes ahead and hits Say, and that's the second hit batter. So that is hit batter number 2. So from now on, any batters that get hit, the pitcher is ejected. Although I don't have many pitchers in the bullpen for either one of these two teams. Hence 1983, still didn't have that many pitchers in there. I might relax that rule for a little while. Here comes Durham. Durham is 1 for 2. He's got a double. I agree. I think Buckner may be closer, maybe. Well, the thing what keeps Billy Buckner out of the Hall of Fame was, of course, 1986. Buckner on at second, Say on at first. They go talk to McWilliams, say, hey, come on, settle down here. We just tied the game up. Can we do a little bit more than this? McWilliams will set up and pitch. Strategy, nothing on the 13. McWilliams, 1-2, strikeout plus 10. He got Durham. And that is strikeout number 4 from McWilliams, 1 out. They'll get Durham swinging at that. Here comes Moreland. Moreland 1 for 2 with a double. It's all John McNamara's fault. Yes, I do agree with that. McWilliams will pitch to Moreland. Strategy first. That's a 2. Nothing happening there. Larry McWilliams, 5-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Moreland, 6-4. And Moreland hits one hard deep to center field, and that's going to be a 2-bagger. Buckner will come around and score. Say, though, base runner rating of 1. Double to center, a 1. The only way he scores is on a 1. He'll hold it third. But that's an RBI double by Moreland. And now 5-2 Cubs. Stadium groans. RBI double by Keith Moreland. Now 5-2. And here comes Nordhagen. Nordhagen is 0 for 2. They go talk to McWilliams, say, hey, come on, do something here. We're not really having a good game right now. Still only 1 out, infield in. Strategy, nothing on the 7. McWilliams will go ahead and he'll pitch. McWilliams, 4-3. That's a walk plus 10. And even though Nordhagen had zeros, you're going to add 10 to that, and that's going to walk him. Second walk issued by McWilliams. The bases are loaded for the very dangerous Jody Davis. Davis is 1 for 2, has a single. Bases loaded here. They go talk to McWilliams. Bullpen ready to go. McWilliams is 1 run away from his pull rating. Or I should say the modified pull rating that I'm using for them. We're going to see what they're going to do here. Infield is going to play. The infield's going to play in and hope for a home to first double play. Strategy. Nothing on the 1. McWilliams will go ahead and make a pitch. McWilliams, 2-3, strikeout 11. Cold strike 3 on Davis. Davis is a 10 plus 1 makes him 11. And it's a called strike 3. Davis not happy. 5th K from McWilliams. Arguing with the umpire a bit. The umpire says, just go take your seat and go chew your tobacco. The batter will be Jenkins, and he's going to bat. Jenkins is 0 for 2, but he can hit the ball. Bases loaded, but 3 runs already on the board here in the 5th inning. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 4. McWilliams will pitch to Fergie. McWilliams, 4-6. It's a blank. Jenkins, 3-2. He hits a power hit to right field. That's an 11. And Fergie is going to clear the bases. He hits that one hard into right field. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. Say will score. Moreland will score. Nordhagen will score. Fergie holds at third with a triple. And the Cubs have an 8-2 lead. Stadium barfs. Yeah. A bases there in triple for Fergie Jenkins, jumping up and down at third base and saying, DH? You can keep it in the American League. I don't need no stinking DH. And that's going to be it for McWilliams, as he will come out of the game, as he is done. And it's now an 8-2 Cubs lead. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Pirates. And down, let's see where they're going to bring in here. And they're going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Lee Tunnell. 11 wins, 6 losses, a 3.65 ERA. Tunnell will be the second Pirate pitcher. So here comes Lee Tunnell, and he'll pitch. And we'll see how long he can go. So he can pitch to 10 batters. Rhino is the batter. He comes up again, so the Cubs have batted around in this inning. Now an 8-2 Cubs lead. Tunnell will go ahead and pitch to Sandberg. Strategy rolls are now off. Tunnell, 5-4. That's a blank. Sandberg, 5-5. Against a righty. Base hit right past short. It's 9-2. Stadium groans. Sandberg gets another hit in the same inning, and he will bring in Jenkins, and now a 9-2 game. And here comes Boa. Boa 1 for 3 with a double. Still in the 5th inning here. Sandberg on at first. Tunnell will pitch. 1-5 against the switch. Switch left. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Up with it is Madlock. He throws to second against Sandberg. And that ends the inning. 7 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. 1 hit batter. And a walk. And the Cubs have opened it up 9-2 here in the 5th. Top of the order for the Pirates in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Lee Lacy. Lacy is 0 for 2. Bottom of the 5th inning, now a 9-2 Cubs lead. Fergie, 5-6, strikeout 9. Called strike 3 on Lacy. He got him, 1 out. And that is the 3rd K for Fergie. And now Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 0 for 2. Fergie deals. 3-5. Home run chance. Home run chance. Switch left. 1-9. 7 is good. Against the righty. Mazzilli needs a 10. Does he get the Pirates a run closer? No, it's a 17. 4-6. But he does get a power hit to right field. That's a 9. And Mazzilli is still going to get one off the wall out there. Mazzilli's going to have a double. Mazzilli does not get the home run, but he will take the 2-bagger. And will now bring in Madlock. Madlock is 0 for 2. 9-2 in favor of the Cubs. Bottom of the 5th here. Strategy rolls are off. Jenkins. 2-2. Wild pitch, yes. Jenkins throws one wide of the plate, and Mazzilli will go to third. First wild pitch for Jenkins. And now Mazzilli on at third base. Jenkins will pitch to Madlock again. 4-1, strikeout 6. That just missed. Madlock, 4-4. That's hit hard to right field. That's a 7, and that's going to be a base hit from Madlock against the righty, and the Pirates will get one back. Single for Madlock, now 9-3. As he gets the Pirates a run closer. And here comes Thompson. Thompson got hit by a pitch his last time up. He's 0 for 1. One out, bottom of the fifth. Jenkins. 3-1. Strikeout 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Jenkins. As now he's beginning to show some heat. It'll now bring up Easler. Easler's 2 for 2, a single and a double. Madlock still on it first. The fans here at Three Rivers hoping the Pirates can mount a comeback. Remember, the Pirates were down 8-0 to the San Francisco Giants in my 2016 replay. We do know what happened to that game, don't we? For those of you who never saw that replay, check it out. Giants at the Pirates. All right. It was a two-parter because I lost the internet in a rainstorm. Check out that game. Maybe one of the craziest games I ever rolled. Jenkins will pitch. 1-4, blank. Easler, 2-5. There you go. Base hit, right field. That is a single to right with 2 outs. Madlock, a BR3. A single to right would be a 0. I think they're gonna. It is in the station to station option, and they're gonna keep Madlock at second base. They will go station to station only because you have the option. So I call that the safe option. They'll automatically hold Madlock at second. But Easler has his 3rd hit of the game, and you now have a chance for Ray. Ray is 1 for 2, a single and a double. Jenkins will be tired after Ray, though. 2 outs here. Pirates did get a run in. Jenkins will pitch. 3-5. Home run chance. Switch left. 1-9. 13 is too high. Ray. 6-1. And against the righty, it's a base hit past third. It's a single. Does Madlock score? No. He holds at third. His base running rating is a 3 with 2 outs. He will not score on a ball hit past third. But now the bases are loaded. And they're loaded for Tony Pena. Pena's 1 for 2, has a single, a 2 RBI single his last time up. Jenkins is tired. They're going to let him pitch. They're saying, come on, Fergie, you can get this done. Bases loaded against Pena. The fans here at Three Rivers hoping Pena can get the Pirates back into this. Jenkins looks on, gets the call from Davis. Now Jenkins will pitch. 2-6, strikeout. 18 will miss. Pena, 4-1, and it's a ground ball to third. That's going to get picked up there by Say, and he's going to throw to first to get Pena, and the Cubs get out of it. They do get a run. 1 run on 4 hits. But it is 9-3 now after 5. Sixth inning. Lee Tunnell will stay on the mound. Leading off for the Cubs will be Bill Buckner. Buckner is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Tunnell will pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. It's an automatic out, and it will be grounded to second base. Taken care of there by Johnny Ray, and over to first it goes. That'll bring up the Penguin. The Penguin is 0-4. He's 0 for 1, but he walked and got hit by a pitch. Tunnel. 6-2. Error on a grounder. Say. 3-5. Nope, that's going to be a fly out. Fly ball to left field. Mike Easler will come in there and make the play. The next batter is Durham. Durham is 1 for 3. He's got a double. Tunnel will pitch. 5-3. Walk plus 10, and that will walk Durham. That's ball 4. First walk given up by Tunnel. And a chance for Moreland. Moreland 2 for 3. He's got 2 doubles. Hitting lots of doubles here at Three Rivers Stadium. Durham on it first. Tunnel will pitch. 5-3. Another walk plus 10. And another ball 4. Runners at first and second now for the Cubs. And now here's Nordhagen. Nordhagen is 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll bat. 9-3, favor of the Cubs here. Durham on it second, Moreland on it first. Tunnel with the pitch. 1-4. Hit by pitch. 5. Plunk. Ouch. He hits Nordhagen and Tunnel is tossed. They go ahead and toss Tunnel as he plunks Nordhagen. That's the 3rd hit batter of the game, and Tunnel is tossed. So Tunnel, I'm going to remove him anyway. So Jody Davis is the next batter. And now the Pirates got to go to the bullpen here. Not many pitchers in the bullpen for this game. So I'm going to have to probably use some of these pitchers may have to bat. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Manny Sarmiento. 3 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 2.99 ERA. Manny Sarmiento. Boy, does that name bring back some memories. So Sarmiento will pitch to Davis here, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Davis is 1 for 3. He's got a single. Sarmiento can pitch to 7 batters before he tires. But because the Pirates don't have many pitchers in the bullpen, I may be using them to hit. Plus, they're down by 6 runs. I do have 2 starters ready in reserve if necessary. But I only like to go to them if I absolutely have to. Plus, if I have to bring in a starter that was not scheduled, because I usually take two starters and put them behind the starter for today's game. If I have to bring in any one of them at any time, if we ever go to extra innings, ghost runners are activated. Sarmiento will pitch to Davis. 1-3. That's a blank. Davis. 6-3. And it's a base hit past third, and the Cubs are going to get some more. Durham will score. Moreland doesn't have the speed. He'll hold at third base. So the carousel will turn once, and the Cubs have now taken a 10-3 lead here in the 6th inning. So the fans here at Three Rivers Stadium just not happy with what they're seeing. 2 walks, a hit batter, and now a single by Davis. It's now 10-3 in favor of the Cubs, and the batter is Jenkins. Jenkins is tired. He is tired. I don't see why you just bring, if he's tired, but maybe you'll leave him in there to see how long it can go. We got a 7-run lead. He can hit the ball, too. Oof. He got a 7-run lead. I'm going to keep him in there until his arm falls off. Bases loaded. 10-3 now in favor of the Cubs. Jenkins got a triple his last time up. Why not? Let him bat. Sarmiento will pitch. 1-5. That's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium. 5-2. He hits one hard to left field. That's a 4, and that's going to be a base hit to left field for Fergie Jenkins. Yeah, talk about great managing. Moreland will score. Nordhagen with 2 outs, base runner 4. Single to left -1. A 1-3, Nordhagen will score, and he will. Davis will make it to third base. Jenkins on at first. 12-3 Cubs. Stadium barfs. Yeah. 12-3 now in favor of the Cubs. Fergie Jenkins did have 5 RBIs in 83, and he's got 5 RBIs in this game. So a 2 RBI single by Jenkins. Jenkins says, DH? Again, I don't need no stinking DH. Next batter is Rhino. And the Cubs are just putting a hurt here on the Pirates, now leading 12-3. People wondered if I ever had any blowouts, high-scoring games. I submit this one. Sandberg is 3 for 4. He's 3 for 3. 3 singles and a walk. And Sarmiento is going to stay out there. Jenkins on at first. Davis on at third. Sarmiento will pitch. 4-3. That's at the park. Three Rivers Stadium, 2-3. And that is going to be grounded to second base. That'll be handled by Ray. Ray will go ahead and tag second to force out Jenkins, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and a hit batter. 12-3 Cubs going into the bottom of the 6th. Jenkins is tired, but he says I'm going to pitch until he gets a fatigue result, and why not? Dale Berra leads off for the Bucks. He is 0 for 2, 0 for 1. He did walk and reached on an error. So Jenkins will pitch to Berra here in the bottom of the 6th inning, a 12-2 Cub lead. Jenkins, 2-6, strikeout 9, got him. Called strike 3 on Berra. And Jenkins is still dealing, and that's his 5th K. 1 out. Manny Sarmiento, he can pitch to 4 more batters before he fatigues. They're going to let him bat. Probably not what they normally would do, but I think he's probably going to bat here. He doesn't have a batting card, so we're going to let him bat here. You're down by 9, and you really don't need to wear out your bullpen. Manny Sarmiento is going to bat. He'll use the 1983 Pittsburgh pitcher's card, which has an .073 average. It has a home run on there and 3 RBIs. Jenkins will pitch. 2-6, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and strike out Sarmiento. That's the 6th K for Fergie. And now 2 outs for Lacey. Lacey is 0 for 3. The fans here at Three Rivers, the ones that are still left, hoping maybe the Pirates can mount a miracle. Jenkins, 5-3. That's a blank. Lacey, 3-3. It's a single. He hits that one past third. Pirates keep it going there. That's the first hit of the game for Lacey. And here comes Mazzilli. Mazzilli 1 for 3. Jenkins, Lacey stays at first. Fergie will pitch to Mazzilli. Fergie, 1-6, possible error. Mazzilli, 5-3 against the righty. That's going to be a possible infield single with an error. So let's see. That is hit to third, and that is hit to say. His error rating is a 9. That's a 2. That's going to be a single and an error for Mazzilli. I believe that's a throwing error, if I'm correct in the version 4 rules. If I'm right, and I want to double check if that's a throwing error. Let's see. Yes, infield single with 1 extra base advancement on bad throw. So Lacey goes to third and Mazzilli goes to second. So Mazzilli gets credit for a single, and that is an E5 on Say. And that is the second error on the Cubs in the ball game. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. A chance for Madlock to maybe get the Pirates closer. Madlock 1 for 3. Fergie's pitching until he says, I can't go no more. You got a 9-run lead. Jenkins will pitch. 2-5 against the righty. Strikeout. 11 is high. Madlock 2-2, and that's ground ball, second base. Rhino's got that one. Takes it, throws it over to first, and that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error. It's 12-3 Cubs after 6. So I know somebody was asking me, do we ever have high-scoring blowouts or something like that? You're watching one right now. They do happen. Sometimes the pitcher is just not on his game. Top of the 7th, Cubs holding on to that 12-3 lead. And Larry Boa leads off for the Cubs. Sarmiento can pitch to 4 more batters. As I said, they're going to let him pitch. Sarmiento will deal. 4-4. Range play at the park. 3 Rivers. 6-3. It's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Berra. Berra's range is a 3. He can't get it. It's a single. Boa gets a hit now. That's his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 5. And it will bring up Buckner. No matter what Pittsburgh does here, the Cubs are hitting him where they ain't. Boa on it first. Sarmiento. 3-5. Strikeout. And that will miss. Buckner. 5-5. And Buckner gets a double into right field. Boa, base runner 5. Double to right, -2, 1-3. He scores. No, it's a 6. Oh, could have a play. Right fielder is Lacey, has a 0 arm. A 1-4, there could be a play. No, Boa heads back to second base. Back to third base. That's a double by Buckner. Boa decides to hold at third. So the runners hold. And now here's the Penguin. Still nobody out here on the top of the 7th. The Cubs looking to get even more runs. I wonder if the Cubs are trying to make up for something that the Pirates did to them in a past replay. Say is 0 for 2. Got hit by a pitch and walked. Infield's going to play in. Why not? Try to be competitive here. Sarmiento will pitch. 6-2. Blank. Say. 4-6. And that's going to be a pop out to short. They'll get an out. Dale Berra says, I got it. And that's out number 1. Here's Durham. Durham is 1 for 3, a double and a walk. Sarmiento will pitch to Durham. 5-3. That's an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Larry Boa's base running rating is a 3 with the infield in. And I'm going to roll to see if they send him. So I'm going to roll to see if they send him. So a 1-3, they send him. They don't. Boa stays at third base. The throw will go to first for the out, 2 down. I'll let the dice decide on that one. So grounds out to short. The batter is Moreland. Now Sarmiento is tired. They say, come on, go ahead and finish it. So now 2 outs. Sarmiento looking in on Moreland. 2-1. And that is a base hit right past the pitcher. That's a fatigue result. And that's going to be a single. Boa will come in to score. Buckner will come in to score. Moreland on at first, 14-3. Stadium groans. So the Cubs now have 2 touchdowns against the field goal. And sometimes you just get one of these games. That's going to be it for Sarmiento. Out he comes. And the Pirates are going to go to another batter, another pitcher here. As Wayne Nordhagen is next. 2 outs here, top of the 7th. And the Pirates are going to go with, they're going to bring on the lefty. They're going to go with Rod Scurry. 4 wins, 9 losses, 7 saves, a 5.56 ERA. Scurry will be the 4th Pirate pitcher. So Moreland on at first, 2 outs. Now 14-3 Cubs. And here's Nordhagen. Nordhagen is 0 for 2, but he walked and got hit by a pitch. 2 outs, top of the 7th. I'm sorry we don't have a good baseball game for you as we have a blowout. Scurry, 6-1 against the righty. Home run result against the lefty. Nordhagen needs an 11. The 19 is too high. Nordhagen 3-6, and instead he's going to hit a deep fly ball to center field. Basili going back for it at the track near the wall. He'll pull it in and retire the side. Nordhagen almost got into it. 2 runs on 3 hits. And right now the Cubs are just cruising along. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker still coming up after tonight's game. Even though the NFL playoffs are in full swing, what would you rather be doing? Watching the NFL playoffs or watching a game on RJL Network in baseball? Tomorrow night, we will have another great game. We will be at Comiskey Park for our first time, as we will be featuring the Chicago White Sox. But the New York Yankees will be in town, so we get to see the Yankees again. It'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Chicago White Sox. Jay Howell will be pitching for the Yankees, and Richard Dotson will be going for the White Sox. And he had a pretty good year. So that's going to be tomorrow night's game here on the network. Yankees and the White Sox, Howell and Dotson, tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Cubs are just owning the Pirates tonight, 14-3. Fergie Jenkins is tired. They're going to let him pitch until his arm falls off. Jason Thompson will go ahead and bat. He is 0 for 2 and got hit by a pitch. Bottom of the 7th. Unfortunately, not a great game tonight. I apologize, guys, but sometimes that's where the dice goes. Fergie, 6-2. Range play at the park. 3 Rivers, 1-5. That's a home run to the opposite field against the righty. Thompson needs a 16. That's a 19. He doesn't get it. So now So now it's going to be a range play to left field. Left fielder is Nordhagen. His range is a 2. If he doesn't get this, it's an automatic double. He's got it. 1 out. What a play by Nordhagen. And Jason Thompson can't believe it. And the Pirates and the Pirates in the dugout just looking at each other saying, we just can't get a break. Next batter is Easler as Todd Smith joins us here at the stadium in front of the Three Rivers. Easler is 3 for 3, though. He's been the only bright spot, really, for the Pirates. 2 singles and a double. Fergie will pitch. Fergie, 3-4 against a lefty. Home run result against a righty. Easler needs an 11. The 14 is too high. Easler, 6-1, but he will get a base hit. He'll hit that one pass first. Easler having a heck of a night. He's 4 for 4. It's too bad the rest of the Pirates can't hit. Here comes Ray. Ray is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Fergie, 4-5, strikeout 3. Called strikeout on Ray. Got him again. Ray is called out on strikes. And that is strikeout number 7. And right now, Fergie is cruising. He's on vapor, but he don't care. Here's Pena. Pena 1 for 3. Fergie is tired, but he's yet to hit a fatigue result. And now 2 outs in the 7th. Fergie will go ahead and pitch. Easler on it first. Fergie, 5-5. That's at the park. Three Rivers, 5-4. And it's a ground ball to second base. Rhino will go ahead and get that. He takes it up, throws to first. And that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Bucks. Stays 14-3 after 7. As Todd Smith says, RJL over NFL. Oh, if only I got paid for this. We go to the top of the 8th. Scurry can pitch to 4 more batters before he fatigues. He's probably going to stay out there until his arm falls off. Leading off for the Cubs will be Jody Davis, and he is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Scurry will pitch. Scurry, 3-2, strikeout 11. Called strike 3 on Davis. He got him. Davis is a 10, +1 makes him an 11, and he gets Davis, struck him out, and that is out number 1. Next batter is Jenkins. He's going to bat, and why not? He's 2 for 4 with a single and a triple and 5 RBIs. He had 5 RBIs in 83. I wonder if those are the game he did that in. I don't know. I doubt it, though, because the Cubs only scored 6 runs in this game. Scurry will pitch to Jenkins. Scurry, 5-4, error on a grounder. Jenkins, 6-6. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Thompson. His error rating is a 4. That's an 8. Thompson will pick it up. Scurry will come over. Thompson will throw it to him. And that's a second out. And now here's Rhino. Rhino is 3 for 4, 3 singles and a walk. Scurry will go ahead and pitch. Scurry, 3-6. And that is a pitcher result. Righty, 1-5 is a base hit. The 11 is high. It's a blank. Sandberg, 4-4. That's grounded to third. That'll be picked up by Madlock. And that will be over to first and retire the side. That is the first time in this ball game the Cubs were retired in order. 1, 2, 3, go the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Dale Berra leads off for Pitt, and he is 0 for 2, but reached on an error and walked. Jenkins still going strong. Jenkins says, I can get this done, coach. Jenkins will pitch. 4-1, strikeout 5, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 8 for Fergie. 1 down. Rod Scurry is not going to bat. They're going to pull him back. He is due to bat. Pirates will go to the bench. And coming on to hit for the Pirates, he was not in the starting lineup for this game, but he's coming off the bench. Congratulations to the new Hall of Fame, Dave Parker. 279 average, 12 homers, 69 RBIs, and 83 for Cobra. So congratulations to Dave Parker going into the Hall of Fame. Should have been done a long time ago. Jenkins will go ahead and pitch to Cobra. Fergie, 6-4, hit by pitch, 6, no, doesn't happen. Parker, 2-4, and against the righty, it's a base hit. And he'll get one past third, and Parker comes up with a single off the bench. Maybe in recognition of his getting in the Hall of Fame, he'll get a base hit. Here's Lacey. Lacey is 1 for 4. Fergie avoiding all of those fatigue results. 1 out here, bottom of the 8th, 14-3 Cubs. Fergie will pitch. 4-3, strikeout, 16 is high. Lacey, 3-6, and it's a base hit to left field. Parker, base runner 3. They're down by 9 runs, and they're going to take the safe option. Parker holds at second base automatically. So a single for Lacey. Now runners at first and second for Mazzilli. Mazzilli is 2 for 4. Still 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Parker on at second, Lacey on at first. Fergie says, I can do it, coach. Fergie, 5-1, range play. Mazzilli, 2-5, ground ball, second base. That ball is at the Rhino. His range is a 4. He's got it. Can he turn the double play? Likely. 5, 7, 8, but 5 is as high as you can go. 1-5 is a double play. It's a 6. The throw's going to go to first, and the runners will move up. So Mazzilli throws out. Mazzilli is thrown out by Sandberg. It must have been not fast enough. And instead of trying for the automatic 2, which a 6 is the only way it doesn't happen, so the runners move up, but there are now 2 outs. Nice play by Sandberg, though. And now the batter is Madlock. Madlock 1 for 4. He's got a single. Parker on at third. Lacey on at second. Fergie still trying to pitch his way into a complete game. Why not? Fergie will pitch. 5-4 against the righty. Strikeout. 13 is high. Madlock. 1-1. And it's a fly ball, center field. And Durham says, I got it. And he does. Makes the catch. And retires a side. No runs, 2 hits for the Pirates. But they can't get anybody coming in. It's still 14-3 after 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Larry Boa leads off for the Cubs. Pirates need a pitcher. And their next best pitcher, they're going to bring in the closer. Coming on to pitch for the Pirates is going to be Kent Tekulve. 7 wins, 5 losses, 18 saves, a 1.64 ERA. He is the 5th Pirate pitcher. His job really just to get this game over with. Boa will bat. Boa is 2 for 5 with a single and a double. Tekulve, 5-6. It's at the park. 3 Rivers, 5-5. Ground out to short. Handled there by Berra. Berra takes it for out number 1 and throws to first. Here's Buckner. Buckner 3 for 5 tonight. 2 singles and a double. Kent Tekulve with that sidearm delivery of his. Tekulve, 1-1, possible error. Buckner, 3-3. It's a base hit to right field. Lee Lacy has an error rating of 0, so he'll corral it out there and throw it into first. Buckner has his 4th hit of the game. It'll bring up the Penguin, and the Penguin is one of the only he's only one of a couple of not joined the hit parade. He is 0 for 3, but walked and got hit by a pitch. So Buckner on at second, 14-3 Cubs. To Covey, 1-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Say 5-1, and he flies out to center. Mazzilli will get to that one with no trouble for the second out. And now Durham. Durham is 1 for 4, has a double and a walk. Buckner on at first. To Covey will pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. So Covey gets the job done. No runs and a hit for the Cubs. And the Pirates are down by 11 runs. But will we see some 9th inning magic? I kind of highly doubt it, though. But you never know in this game. Jason Thompson leads off for the Bucks. He is 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch. Cubs lead the Pirates 14-3 now, bottom of the 9th inning in a blowout. Fergie has pretty much gone the distance. He's been tired for the last few innings, but he says, I can do it. Fergie, 2-3, error on a throw. Thompson, 5-6. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Sandberg. His error rating is a 4. That's a 10. He'll take care of it and toss it over for out number 1. Here comes Easler. Easler has had a great night. 4 for 4, a double and 3 singles. Ferguson has not gotten Easler out. Jenkins, 2-4 against the lefty. It's a blank. Easler, 4-2, and he still can't get him out. Base hit, right field. Easler is 5 for 5. So the Pirates didn't lose because of him. And now the batter is Ray. And Easler looking at the Pirate dugout and said, hey, don't you see how easy it is? Here's Ray. Ray is 2 for 4. He's got 2 singles. Easler on at first. What a great day for him. 5 for 5. Still 1 out here, bottom of the 9th. Pirates maybe trying to make that comeback, down 11 runs. Fergie, 2-1. That's a blank. Ray, 4-6. And it's a line drive to second. That's caught for out number 2. And Easler will be doubled off on a 1 or a 2. The throw to first. They got him, doubled him off. Easler is tagged out. That's your game. Cubs will go ahead and knock off the Pirates 14-3. Stadium barfs. Blech. No runs and a hit. A line drive into Sandberg. He throws to Buckner, who tags out Easler, who's off the bank. And the Cubs will blow the Pirates up as they sink the Jolly Roger 14-3. And another complete game for a starting pitcher. I had somebody say, I think it was Brian B. It says you don't get many complete games out of pitchers when you play inside pitch. I don't know what I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky lately. The Cubs blow up the Pirates. Final line score coming up. For the Cubs, 14 runs, 17 hits, 2 errors. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher, of course, is Fergie Jenkins. He'll get the win and the go the distance. Larry McWilliams takes the loss, and I don't think it would have mattered what happens there. So a big win for the Cubs tonight as they knock off the Pirates. The Cubs go to 5-4. The Pirates drop to 5-3. But we are not done. 10-minute ticker is next. Well, guys, that's your first blowout. Although it's not your first. That's not our first blowout. We actually had a 9-1 game or something like that. Sometimes you do get games like that. Sometimes you do. And much you can do about it. Sometimes the dice just roll that way. Sometimes the dice just roll that way. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Cubs go ahead and destroy the Pirates 14-3. Let's see how the rest of the majors does tonight. April 16th, Cleveland at Baltimore in a doubleheader, game 1. Cleveland 11-51, that's 5. Orioles 15-51, and that's 6. The Orioles take the first one. Cleveland 17-64, that's 9. Orioles 16-43, and that's 5. They will split the twin bill. Texas at Boston. Rangers 7-46, that is 5. Red Sox 9-34, that's 4. It's a win for the Rangers. Detroit at the White Sox. Tigers 9-45, 5 runs. White Sox 13-42, and that is also 5 runs. They will go to extras. Detroit rolls a 2 plus 0. White Sox roll a 6 plus 0. The White Sox will win the game in extras. California at Minnesota. Angels 24-51, that is 8. Twins 11-42, that is 5. And that's a win for the Angels. Oakland at Seattle. Oakland 7-11, that's 0. Seattle 4-13, that's 1. Mariners get one by them. Expos, Spos and the Stros. Spos 9-52, that's 5. Stros 3-43, and that's 3. That's a win for the Spos. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 5-26 and 2 runs. Dodgers 10-14, 1 run. The Friars get the win. Braves and the Phillies. Atlanta 9-42, that's 4 runs. Phillies 8-24, 3 runs, and that's a win for the Braves. Reds and the Giants. Reds 8-31 and 3 runs. Giants 3-24, 2 runs. That game belongs to the Reds. Mets and the Cardinals. My Mets, just not a good team. Mets 6-32, and that's 3 runs. Cardinals 11-35, and that's 4 runs. The Cardinals will beat the Mets. April 17th, Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland 6-55, 5 runs. Baltimore 14-55, that's 7 runs. The Orioles will get that win. Texas at Boston. Rangers 8-44, 4 runs. Red Sox 3-62, 6 runs. The Red Sox will get a win. Detroit at the White Sox. Detroit 11-43, 5, and that's 5. White Sox 28-25, and that's 5. And that's 5 runs. Really? 28-25 was only 5 runs? Yes, it is. They're going to extras. Let's see. Detroit rolls a 6. White Sox roll a 4. And that's going to be a win for Detroit. No positive or negative. Kansas City at Milwaukee. Royals 11-41 and 4 runs. Brewers 12-44, 5 runs. The Brewers will get the win. California at Minnesota. Angels 25-44, and that is 7. Twins, let's see, 14-64, and that's 9. The Twins are going to win that game. Toronto at the Yankees. Blue Jays 12-33, and that's 4. Yankees 13-26, and that's also 4. They will go to extras. Let's see. Toronto rolls both teams roll a 4. Toronto was a 0. The Yankees are a +1, and the Yankees will go ahead and get the win. Oakland at Seattle. Oakland 12-24 and 3 runs. Mariners 3-25 and 2 runs. I believe. Yep, 2 runs. That's a win for the Athletics. Spos and the Stros. Spos 5-33, 3 runs. Stros 6-54, 5 runs. That will be a win for the Stros. Padres and the Dodgers. Padres 141, and that's 3. Dodgers 5-54, that's 5. Dodgers get the win. Braves and the Phillies. Braves 13-42, 5. Phillies 6-35, and that's 3. And that's a win for Atlanta. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 6-23, 2 runs. Pirates 11-13, 1 run. Another win for the Cubs. Reds and the Giants in a doubleheader. Game 1. Reds 124, and that's 2. Giants 431, and that's 2. They go to extras there. Let's see. Reds roll a 2, +1 is 3. Giants roll a 3, +0 is 3. It's a tie, which means the Giants will win that one in extras by virtue of home field. Reds, game 2. Reds 22-56, and that's 8. Giants 15-53, and that's 6. The Reds and the Giants will split the twin bill. On to April 18th, Cleveland at Baltimore. Indians 4-14-1. Orioles 20-43 and 6. Win for the O's. Milwaukee at Boston. Brewers 16-24, 4. Red Sox 11-35 and also 4. They'll have extras. I'm thinking of adding an extra set of dice, a red die and a blue die, instead of having to roll and having the red and blue die only be used if it would be a little bit fast. It'll be a little faster. Let's see here. Oakland. Let's see. Milwaukee rolls a 4 +0. Boston rolls a 2 +1 is 3. That's going to be a win for the Brewers. Oakland and California. To give an example, what I was thinking of doing was, well, you know what? Next time. Oakland 15-53, and that is 6. Angels 11-42, that's 5. That's a win for Oakland. Seattle and Minnesota. Seattle 11-41, 4 runs. Twins 14-45, 6 runs. The Twins get a win. Toronto and the Yankees. We have the Yankees tomorrow as well as the White Sox. Blue Jays 8-25, 3 runs. Yankees 13-26, 4 runs. Another win for the Yanks. The Yanks are out of the gate strong. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 2-25, 2 runs. Phillies 15-34, 4 runs. The Phils will get the win. Braves and the Dodgers. Braves 12-15, 2 runs. I'm sorry, Braves and the Padres. I'm sorry, Braves and the Padres. Padres 4-64, and that's 7. The Friars get a win. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers 9-21, 2 runs. Giants 9-63, and that's 7 runs, and that'll be a win for the G-Men. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be April 19th. We will be at Comiskey Park for a big matchup between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Jay Howell will be going for the Yankees, and Richard Dotson will be going for the White Sox. The White Sox were a good team in 1983. The Yankees are off to a great start. Could be a playoff matchup, maybe. Yankees, White Sox, Howell and Dotson. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Chicago Cubs sink the Jolly Roger and literally cover it with coral reef and everything. The Jolly Roger got absolutely blasted tonight. Cubs over the Pirates 14-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.